Welcome to Knicks Home Court with your host. My name is Greg Armstrong. What's up, guys? I've been away for a long time and I'm back. And all I ask is that you like, share, and subscribe to these videos that it'll be coming to you from now on. I won't cover daily. I won't cover the daily goings on of the Knicks every game. For that, you can check Knicks Fan TV. They're great with that. But what I will do is, it may be an expose here. It may be analyzing one game or analyzing a team and other NBA news and things like that. About 3 to 4 times a week, I'm going to put stuff up. But I'm going to tell you, if you want me to continue to put these things up, please like, share, and subscribe. Because I saw some comments from back in the day. It was probably a few years ago, because that's when the last time, because I've been busy. And I saw people saying, I like your perspective and things, and I appreciate you liking my perspective. So please share my perspective with other people, and also I will open up other mediums like call-in and things like that in the very near future. But I'm here to stay. Knicks Home Court, NBA news. Let's go. All right. Now, I'm Johnny come lately on this right now. I'm going to be honest. I already know. Everybody knows what happened. R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly have been traded for OG Anunoby and Precious Ashua. I'm hoping I'm saying his last name right. Now, I've heard a lot of different varying takes. I've heard emotional takes. I've heard logical takes, things like that. I've heard that we didn't wait long enough for RJ. RJ's a better player. We didn't put him in the right position, things like that. My take on RJ's time here is when we first drafted RJ, I liked how he was playing in Duke. In Duke, he was like a point guard. He wasn't a point guard, but he was like a shooting guard / point guard because he handled the ball at the top of the key a lot. There was a lot of picks and things like that. That's how he was operating. And when he got to the Knicks, I figured, he could be a big guard in that position. He probably can't guard the ones, but he could be a big guard in that position. So I do think the Knicks, by sliding him down to 3, really put him out of position. Like he's really not, he doesn't have the strength against the 3s. Because the 3s are just as strong as him. He can overpower the 2s, and he doesn't have really enough speed to go against the 3s. There are other problems and issues within his game, like he's extremely left. I will illustrate either in today's podcast or in a later video that he goes left and he has this, he just wants to lay it right there on the left side. I know everybody has seen this. Okay. But anyway, RJ Barrett, I think he's going to do okay there. I think he'll be okay. He's in Canada. He'll be comfortable, and I wish the best for him. I think he was a absolute gentleman and professional, and he put his all-out effort. That's all we can ask for. When he comes back to town, give him a standing O. I think he deserves it. Now, since we talked about RJ, I'm going to talk about OG Anunoby, because I don't even know if those are the central pieces. Like, just hear me out for a minute. But let's talk about OG Anunoby. Now, to me, he's a great fit. He's a great fit. Now, a lot of people saying, this is not the big move. This is not the... Hold on now. I just want to give you a little small snippet of a history lesson. And remember mid-season, Detroit Pistons, this was years ago when Chauncey Billups was still playing, so I'm showing my age a little bit. They traded for Rasheed Wallace mid-season, and they won the championship. I'm not saying the Knicks is going to do that. What I'm saying is they added a piece who was not a superstar at the time. I mean, he was very good. He still was very good. But still, they added a piece. I got another one for you. Golden State Warriors. They really went hard after Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard did not sign with them, and they signed Iguodala. A lot of people was like, this is, it's okay. It's a sideways move. But he's a wing, a great defender, 3-and-D wing. An athletic 3-and-D wing is king in the NBA. That's king. And now the Knicks just signed themselves an athletic 3 and D wing, a true wing. Now, if you put Grimes or if you leave Grimes out, now you're going to have more 3-point shooters, people who can shoot the 3, who can spread the field, because the Knicks are straight up building. The Knicks are building around Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. I'm letting you know they're trying to win with these guys until further notice. And those guys love the inside of the paint. If you put shooters around these guys, those guys become deadly. And last time I checked, Julius Randle is balling right now. So you put Anunoby over there, the starting 5, you got 3 guys who can shoot the 3, 4 guys who can shoot the 3. You know? And then now I'm gonna work back the other way now. I'm gonna talk about Precious Achiuwa. Please forgive me if I'm butchering his name. But I'm gonna talk about him now. Now, he's a power forward center, like a small ball center. I feel like it's perfect. First of all, I meant to say this too. The Knicks are a tough team right now. This is going to be a tough-minded team, defensive, strong team. So when I look at it, what if, I don't know if they're going to start Precious Achiuwa at center, Achiuwa. I can't just call him Precious, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out. Precious A, I don't know, that sounds bad too, so I don't know what to do with it. But anyway, he can shoot the 3. And the Knicks haven't had a center like that. He's athletic, he can shoot the 3, and most teams they play are gonna go small ball. A lot of teams go small ball center. You know, and I'm really looking at him. He was a first round draft pick. He's a good player. I'm really looking at him to be a surprise in this trade. Now, I didn't mention Flynn because I don't know. I don't know if he's going to stay on the roster, to be honest. He might. I don't know. I just got a feeling. That's just a feeling. I hope he stays on the roster, but for some reason, I don't know. I feel like maybe another trade, or maybe they might release him so he can join another team. Not because he's not good enough, because they just signed Miles McBride, by the way. Yeah, they just signed him. So it looks like they have solidified their situation there. So anyway, I really believe in that one. And then when you go, now let's swing it back the other way. Immanuel Quickley. Now, Immanuel Quickley, I think he has the potential to actually be a star in this league. I just really do. And I'm not going to lie, I wanted Immanuel Quickley to play next to Brunson. I wanted them to put R.J. Barrett on the bench and bring it and have the 3. It's going to be a small guard rotation, but then you putting shooting in there. You need shooting to surround Randle and Brunson. You need that. You can't have that. That's why RJ didn't fit. They needed a shooter in that slot, and he's not that shooter. He took the shots, but that's just not his game. Now, putting him in the second unit, you could have had RJ running downhill. If you get out in the open court more and more, like if RJ was in the West Coast, I think he'll flourish a lot more. But he needs that free throw line jump shot. That'll make him great. But again, Immanuel Quickley, I think that he absolutely has a chance to be a star in this league, at least once or twice. I think he's really good. I'm not thinking Tyrese Maxey good, but I think he's really good. I mean, good. Now, in the playoffs last year, he did not perform well, but I do think he's very talented. And I think he could be somewhere around 20, 21 and 5 assists. He's a good player. We had to give up a good player. But this is a better fit. We gave up Quickley. We didn't want to give up Quickley, but we just signed. We call him, I don't know his nickname, DiVincenzo. I'm butchering names. Just work with me. This is my first episode back. Work with me. No, but so he's filling that role, and he's bigger. Pause. You see what I'm saying? So here we go. So I think that, but I do think that he might be injected right into the starting lineup. And Quickley's going to have games 40, 37, 45. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have big games because he's that kind of guy that'll heat up and keep trying to score. But he's also going to have games where he has 12 and 7 and, you know, but he's a good player. I think he has star potential. I really do. I don't know about superstar potential, but he definitely has all-star potential, meaning make 1 or 2 teams, not like perennial. I think Brunson has perennial all-star skills. Now, so that's my take on the trade and how it works. But like I said, you know, it's always about the pieces that fit. It's always about the pieces. A lot of times you got a Randall, he's finally going into the paint like we want him to, and he's kicking it out, and these guys is missing. Now we got another shooter. Not really a shooter, but kind of a shooter, a decent shooter. You know, you got to respect him, you know. And who knows? We don't know if Anunoby has more game than he showed. He played his role in Toronto. He played his role in Toronto. So we don't know if he has more game. Let's see. Let's see. But he's a natural small forward, big guy. He can guard every team's best scorer. So now you got him and Grimes. You can have him and Grimes in there. You can have him, Grimes, and McBride in there. When Mitchell comes back, it's him, Grimes. Oh, man, come on. That's a good defensive team. And they're going to get out and run, and they're going to be shooting threes. I still think the Knicks should pull off another trade, a small trade. There's a guy I really like, and his name is Corey Kispert. I don't know if he's available. I don't think he's available. But if I'm the Knicks, I'm trying to give up a first round for him. He's a 6'7", I think 6'7", 6'6", small forward, shooting guard, lethal shooter. He has skills. He'll be a nice player off the bench. And now you fortified your shooting. Because I think the Knicks should go all in on shooters, and ball movement and shooters. That will always even the score when you have shooters. So this has been the return of Knicks Home Court and NBA news. And going forward, I'll be putting up videos and podcasts about 3 times a week, maybe more. We'll see. But I definitely am not going anywhere anymore. And this has been Knicks Home Court. Don't forget, what keeps me around is liking, sharing, subscribing. I love to put my opinion in. I love to share. Please, in the likes, in the comment section, put welcome back. Put whatever you want to put. But, you know, let's share and dialogue. Let's talk. We Knicks fans, we having a good time. And I just want to wish everybody a happy new year, an awesome 2024. Peace.